That's the thing about a small town, you can't escape your past, especially when your past is a deadbeat dad who chose to stay. My sister and I were raised by our single mom. She was our whole world, and our father was just a ghost, a name on a legal document and a phantom of a man we'd sometimes see across the street. The $50,000 in child support he owed was a number that haunted our lives, a constant reminder of his choice to abandon us. Instead of paying, he'd just quit jobs and go to jail, as if being a father and a decent man was a punishment. I remember the day my sister first saw him with his new family. She told me she'd seen him with a woman and 2 kids, and we were just in disbelief. It felt like a bad joke. It wasn't long before we saw them too, all 3 of us, in the same diner at the same time. He was playing the part of a loving father, laughing and smiling with her kids, a role he never once played for us. It was a gut punch, watching him be a dad to kids who weren't even his. The woman, his wife, noticed us watching. A few weeks later, she approached my sister and me. She was all sweetness and smiles, introducing herself as Carol and telling us how she and my dad met online and how he was the most wonderful stepdad to her kids. She tried to make it sound like we were all one big, happy family, but we weren't having it. We just wanted her to leave us alone. But she didn't. She kept coming back, approaching us when we were on our own, always trying to get us to be a part of their new family. A couple of times, she even had the audacity to suggest that he'd be more willing to pay the child support he owed if we just have a relationship with him. As if our value was tied to his debt. Last week, she approached me again. She told me how sad it was that we weren't a family and that my father was adopting her kids in November. She invited my sister and me to come to the adoption, saying we could all finally be a family. I couldn't hold it in anymore. I asked her why she thought either of us would want to know the family he chose over us, or why we would want to see him be a father to kids who weren't even his. I told her she was wasting her time and that she needed to stay away from us. She started to yell at me as I walked away, something about me not needing to be rude. Maybe I was harsh, but she left me with no choice. We'd made it clear we wanted nothing to do with them, yet she kept pushing. My reaction was the only way to get her to stop. I don't think I'm the asshole here. I just think I'm a kid who's had enough of a deadbeat dad and his wife trying to rewrite our story.